Hey everybody, I'm Jenners. Welcome to the Jenners Patters Cruising channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are here today to raise money for our dear friend Papamozo, which I know many of you, of course, here in the cruising community and the travel community know him very well. So we're going to wait just a moment here. I'm just going to talk a little bit, waiting for just a couple more people to join. Eric B was just putting my link in his channel. He just finished up and he raised $100 in the last hour. So good job, Eric. That is awesome. And also that $100 is getting matched. So really last hour, $200 was raised. For everyone who's joining, I want to say hello. Let me see who's here so far. So Bill is here. He's my moderator and my hubby. So welcome, Bill. Bill's actually standing by right now. He's kind of shy. And this is actually my second live stream ever. So yeah, I'm really excited to be able to, partake in this event for Papamozo. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also hoping to raise a lot of money. So I have a couple different ideas to do that today. But Bill, he's standing by, and what I want to ask is if anyone can donate at least $25 right now or more, I will bring Bill in. So I'm a little off-centered right now. Bill is going to come sit next to me as soon as we get a donation of at least $25. So I know somebody out there has that, in their wallet that they can go ahead and donate. So up in the chat, I did pin the link, so you can go ahead and go to that GoFundMe page so you can make your donation if you haven't already. I know a lot of people have made amazing donations so far in the past couple days since Friday. So thank you to everyone who has done that. Also, thank you so much to Heather from Us and More. She put this together, and without her, this wouldn't even be happening right now. So Heather, thank you so much for inviting me to do this, and also for being that person who took the initiative to do this. So we have raised, let me check here. I have another computer next to me just to see. So far, we're at $44.50, and the goal is $5,000. So a little bit about Papamozo. Again, I know many of you know who he is and probably have been following and know what is going on with our dear friend Papamozo. But just in case you didn't know, Papamozo did have a fall, and he hit his head, and he's lost about 38 years of his memory. So if you can imagine, you losing that much of your memory. He had gone to the hospital, and when he woke up there, he thought he was 16 years old. He thought his wife was his nurse, and there's a lot of other things that he thought, because he thought he was a teenager again, which I can't even imagine that. If I lost 38 years of my life, I would literally be like 2 months old. So unfortunately, it's been about a month, and he is still not really remembering the 38 years that he's lost. So the reason we're raising this money is to help Papamozo get the treatment that he needs, the tests that needs to get done in order to help find out if these memories are even retainable. So we certainly hope they are, but a lot of his insurance is not covering what needs to get done for him. And that's why we're trying to raise this money. So we are trying to raise at least $25 right now, so I can fill the spot next to me with Bill, who is my handsome husband. And I do want to let you know that he just worked out, and he just took a shower, and I even made him shave so he could come say hello to everybody. So, but let's see who else is here in the chat. It looks like we got 16 people so far, so thank you for joining. My dear friend Alana Zingano is here. Hi, Alana. Thank you for stopping by. Alana has been on a lot of adventures lately, so make sure you check out her channel if you are not subscribed. I do highly recommend. A little bit later, I do want to actually talk about an adventure that I went on with Miss Alana a couple weeks ago, actually. I got to actually see the Carnival Mardi Gras. So she actually went on the ship and was there for a week, but I was on the ship for one day. So I will definitely be talking about that here shortly. But the first thing we need to do is get Bill. So if you donated, just put #donated and let me know that you did that, so that I can have Bill come up. He's a little bit shy. He'll probably be a little bit uncomfortable, but he is waiting in the wings to come in and say hello, so we can help raise money for Papamozo together, because I do actually have some alcohol here. I'm actually sitting at a bar right now that he had stained, and we're kind of making like a nautical bar in our house, similar to what Royal Caribbean Schooner Bar is. So, but I do have some Patron. I do also have some other interesting bottles of tequila here that I can open and taste. They're kind of old, so I don't know what they taste like, but once I get Bill, so I do need at least $25 donated to get him to sit next to me, and then we're gonna have a little drinking party. So See the World with Chris, thank you so much for joining. It's great to have you here, another great channel. And Anthony Simone, he just got back from the Disney Dream, I believe. So the Disney Dream just went out on their first sailing just not even a week ago. So Anthony, I would love to hear about your travels. I've seen some pictures. So if you're not following Anthony on Facebook, he does post a lot of photos of his adventures. So definitely check that out. Redheaded Riding Hood, thank you so much for stopping in. Very nice to see you. And Miss Amy Kephart, very nice to see you, my friend. And Amy's actually going live at 3 o'clock today. So in a couple hours, it's going to be her first live ever. And this is my second live ever. So, so I know Amy has some ideas as well to raise some great funds for Papamozo. So has anyone donated yet? I know Bill's actually kind of watching that, so he'll let me know. Land Cloud Adventures, hello. I caught your live earlier as well. So great job. Great to have you here. And I appreciate that you said you've got this. I appreciate that very much. Travel Adventures with Eric B. He just went on before me. And Eric, you did an awesome job. I really enjoyed kind of chatting with you in your live. So, and again, Eric just raised $200 for Papamozo. So we are definitely looking forward to raising a little bit ourselves. James Cantonese, hello, my friend. Thank you for stopping in and being part of this. And I have to say, you guys, everyone in this cruising community and travel community, I know there's people here from the RV community. You know, we're all a big family, and I just love being part of this community. We are all here to help each other. You know, I've seen this community rally together before for others in need, and you know, Papamozo is certainly somebody I think we probably all know. And we miss him. You know, we miss seeing his kind of pop-up live streams, and we miss just hearing his voice and having his presence. So thank you all for being here. Whether you donate or not, it really means a lot for you to be here in the stream. So let's see who else we have. Going Green Mom. Hello, from Eric B. So she's right in my channel. Thank you so much for stopping in. We have Tyrannical Mystery Covers as well. Hello there. Thank you for stopping by. Tommy Travels. How's it going, Tommy? Thank you for being here as well. Looks like we have a couple of folks. We're all saying hi to each other, which I love. Miss Najuma Brown, thank you so much for stopping in. I've seen you in quite a few of everyone else's live streams saying hello, so I appreciate you coming by as well. So again, we just need $25. If someone has that, to go ahead and donate for Papamozo, help him get the testing that he needs. I'm going to bring Bill in. I promise. He's handsome. He just shaved. He showered. He smells good, but I know, you know, there's no smell-o-vision here, but he is wanting to come up and say hello. And so once Bill is here, you guys, I even have some limes. So we have drinking plans once everybody decides that they are going to donate and take part here. So and of course, us and more is here. Again, Heather, thank you so much, and Dwight for putting this together. So we're starting at $44.50. We are so close to the $5,000 that we need to raise for Papamozo. When this started on Friday, I believe it was $185 that was already in the funds there. So you guys have all done such an awesome job of raising the money. So Alana's saying, happy Sunday all to everybody. Let me just scroll down here. I think I'm almost at the bottom here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And if you guys have any questions, I've been on like more than 25 cruises, and I do like to travel. So if you have any questions about cruising, please go ahead and ask me. The Traveling Gilberts, you guys, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are here right now and you don't have money to donate, but you just want to help a little bit, hit the thumbs up on this stream, and that will hopefully let other people know that we're here and we are trying to help out our dear friend Papamozo. So give it a thumbs up. you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel as well. I've actually been on probably 3 or 4 cruises now that I have vlogged, and I just haven't put out the vlogs. I'm a little bit slow at that. So at some point I'm trying to find which program I want to use to edit. The program I was using, it's changed a little bit and I don't really like it. So the last thing I think I put out was actually day 1 of a 7-day cruise on the Oasis of the Seas that we did probably well over a year and a half ago. So I would like to finish that series. I've been on the Mariner of the Seas. I've even vlogged a little bit on a Disney ship. And as of recent, I did let you guys know that Alana and I had been on the Carnival Mardi Gras, which was absolutely amazing. So I definitely do want to talk a little bit more about that. So how we doing with donations? I don't know if we've received anything yet. So we're still early in the game here. It's about 1:12 p.m. I am here till 2 o'clock. Okay. So Alana actually donated. So Alana, thank you very much. Alana would like to see Bill. So without further ado, I'm going to ask Bill to join so he can sit next to me right here. And once Bill joins, I would like to hopefully get more donations so that we can go ahead and have some drinks. So I'm going to say $50 is going to get a shot from one of us. I'm not sure what's delaying my dear husband, Bill, but he's going to come in a minute. So Alana, thank you so much for donating. It really means a lot, to Papamozo, to the community. And Tommy Travels donated as well. So off we go. I'm going to have to see how much you guys donated because we're going to have to do some shots. So,
hello.
And this is Bill. So everybody say hello to Bill. He has got his sunglasses on. So I think he's, ready for a cruise maybe.
Ready for some drinks.
He's ready for some drinks. All right. We can't drink too much, but so I think, the value amount's going to be a little bit higher for us to do a drink because we do have a thing we're doing later with the neighbors. We're actually listing their house. Bill is a realtor. So we can't, be like intoxicated when we do that, but we won't be driving. So we can drink a little bit. It's just here in the neighborhood. We're going to go take some photos later. So now that Bill is here, and I know we're talking about cruising and everything, I want to see if you guys have any questions about the Adventure of the Seas. So now that he's here, welcome. And he's taking his sunglasses off so you can see his handsome face. We went on the Adventure of the Seas just a little over a month ago, and I know pretty much every vlogger in the world had gone on the first cruise. So I know you guys, if you follow cruising, you've probably seen some footage from the Adventure of the Seas. But also, can you let me know what the donations were? Because we do need to do some drinks here. One other thing, guys, is that if we get a donation, if we get up to $100, I'll say, so we'll count whatever Alana donated and Tommy. I have this shoe. So I know we've seen Rafi from Visos Travel. He likes to do the shoeies. Who else has done the shoeies? So the Down Under cruisers have done some shoeies during this live stream, but I have this shoe and it has like a little hole here. So I don't know if we would necessarily consider it a shoey, but maybe like a shoe fountain. What do you think? It's
high shoey.
A high shoey. This shoe I think is fairly clean. I haven't worn it in probably 4 or 5 years. I don't know. It's Simply Vera from Vera Wang. So it's a very nice shoe. I really don't wear shoes like this very often. And I have a really big toe. So I think my toe would just probably stick out of there. So I know later on, Midlife Crazy is coming on. And Brad from Midlife Crazy always talks about how he has such a big toe. And I'm not sure why I'm on the subject of toes right now, but I think my toe is probably bigger than Brad. So if I ever meet him, we'll have to compare. But if we get at least $100 during this live stream, which Bill's going to let me know.
We already got more than that.
We already got more than that. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be doing some shoeies. I'm actually going to donate as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click the donate button right now. So I guess we're in for some drinks. But as we do that, again, if you guys have any questions, I need to go back to the chat here. We did go on the Adventure of the Seas. So since Bill is here now, I thought we would talk about that a little bit. We did some vlogging, which who knows how long it will take me to get that out to you. But since we're here live, we'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit. So let me see. I'm just going to see what we've got here. So Alana likes Bill's shades. He just took them off, though.
They're polarized, so I can't really see the screen.
Okay, yeah, but they're pretty cool. We like to wear like colorful sunglasses when we travel. Michael Ann, Spoiled Mama. I hope I said that correctly. So she's saying hello to everybody. And let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody here. So Travel Adventures with Eric B donated as well. Thank you so much. I guess we're going to be doing a little bit of drinking here. So Red Dog 278 saying hello to Bills and Jenners. This is someone we know because this person just said Bills.
Yeah.
So who is this?
Could be some of
our
our
family member.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to let you do the shot first, and then I'm going to actually have you help me do the shoe fountain drink. So you want to tell everybody, you're filling that up pretty good there too, huh?
Well, we got to get going.
So show them what you have.
So this is Patron.
Okay.
We probably bought it at one of our cruises.
We did.
Get a pretty good deal on the ship.
Yeah, we get a lot of onboard credit, so I'm just like, not too much there. You know how I'm not good at shots. A little bit more. Okay. And also, you guys, I don't know, some of you are from New York State, so maybe Alana will know. I don't know if the Q's Cruisers are here or not, but this is Sylvan Beach Amusement Park. I know it's really, like, I don't know where to hold this so you can see it. Sylvan Beach Amusement Park. I used to work there, so if you are familiar with that, let me know. Yeah, Bills. That's kind of what, like, Bill's nickname is Bills, and I'm Jenner's. So yeah, everyone's saying hello. So Bills, why don't you go ahead and do your shot there?
All right.
To Papamozo.
To Papamozo. Cheers.
Here, I'll cheers with you on that. Okay. Would you like a lime? You don't need a lime? Okay, I might have a lime. So I'm going to do the shoe. And I'm actually going to put like a little bib on because I'm probably going to.
She hasn't tried this before, so it's a little risky to do it on live
That's
camera.
Okay. We're having fun. I got this in Key West. It's got like a little turtle with his little bow tie on. I wear this when I do my paintings. I like to paint with my friends on Saturday nights. So how about this if I hold it up and then you just pour it like right here?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I gotta make sure the people can see. Okay, ready? Go. That's really good.
Worked out pretty well.
I mean, it's like all over my face. That's okay though. We have napkins. All right. Not too bad. The shoe added a nice leather taste, so that's good.
Yep.
Do we have any other donations? We need to keep track of how much we're getting so that we can.
So far, we have raised $135.
$135. Well, that's amazing. So thank you so much, you guys, for donating.
So we can get another 15. We'll do a second shot.
Oh, another 15. Okay. Put the bar low there, but that's fine. Every dollar that we get is helping out Papamozo. And Amy says that last night, Dewey put his beer bottle in the shoe to do his shoey. Okay, I missed that. Did he drink the whole thing, Amy? Did he like chug it? Definitely seen people doing shoeys, and I think that's what everyone likes to see. Oh, my neck is all wet too. I should have. Next time I'll put this like a little bit. Like I'll put it like this, like as a shield. Yeah. So. Red Dog 278. Oh, it's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. This is
all the way from California.
Kelly from California is Bill's cousin. And Kelly actually got us on gin.
Yes.
So
sent us a really good bottle of local gin.
Yeah. If you guys don't know us very well, we really do. We're not alcoholics or anything, but we like to drink when we go on cruises.
The pandemic kind of.
Yeah, the pandemic maybe kind of made us like true bartenders maybe at home. But yeah, Kelly definitely got us on gin. Bill likes it a little bit better than me. But when we go on cruises, we do get the drink package, which is awesome. So.
Traveling with Nick asked, what part of New York are you guys from? Well, I'm not from New York. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Birthplace of aviation, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Jen is from?
I'm from upstate New York, hence the Sylvan Beach Amusement Park. Which is like in central New York. So Heather says if I can make her a mod, which this is only my second live stream ever. I'm not quite sure how to do that, Heather. Well, we're watching. I guess just let me know in the chat. Let's see. So Amy enjoys drinking on cruises since she has no responsibility and she's not driving. Amy, I'm right there with you. That's one reason I really love cruising, whether you're drinking or not, because it's pretty much like a moving hotel on water. Unless the seas are rough, I do actually get seasick on cruises, and it's funny how many cruises I go on is I do sometimes get seasick. if the waters are rough. But that's why I like to go on the bigger cruise ships, like Oasis class ships, or, the really big ships, which tend to not, you don't feel it as much. But it's great that you can go to bar, you can go see entertainment, you can get off in places like Mexico and Puerto Rico and, private islands, and you don't have to drive, and it really doesn't matter how much you drink. So Amy, one of these days we need to go on a cruise together for sure. I know you have a couple lined up. We actually just booked a cruise, so we'll get into that in a minute. I know I also said we're going to talk about, okay, so hit the 3 dots near her name. When I go over it, all I can do is just bring you up or bring you down. So, oh, I see. Hold on. Maybe, okay, I see it. But I can put you in timeout, or I can block you. It doesn't really give me an option to make you a mod. So, but Kelly donated. So it looks like we got another donation. So I think Kelly wants us to do another shot. So we do actually have Kelly.
$220.
Awesome, $220. Thank you so much. And if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Heather, but you are, anyone who's donating, you're giving one of your stickers, which has the cool little palm trees, which I really like that a lot. We have 2 different types of tequila that I'm sure we purchased in Mexico on a cruise at some point. We do have an añejo, aged to perfection. I don't know how we've had.
They got last in our liquor cabinet.
Yeah, they've been there for a while. So we have a reposado. I always have trouble saying that, but you always say it like really wrong. And then we also have an añejo, which is this one, or a reposado. So Kelly, if you could please let us know which one you want us to do. So we can actually do the Patron again, Kelly, or if you want us to do either like an añejo or the reposado.
Since Kelly's in the chat, funny little story about the Patron.
Yeah.
On the night before my wedding, we were heading back to the hotel, because we are apart. And my cousin Kelly and my little brother Drew took me to a restaurant, and we proceeded to do several shots of Patron Silver. So thank you.
And then what happened?
I got married the next day.
Okay. I thought like someone was in a field.
Well, that's what happens when you drink.
Okay. Patron. And then what happened when we got married? Because you were on a boat.
We were on a boat.
You were on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened? You almost fell off the boat.
Well, that's because they didn't tell me it was going to do a circle first.
And so we actually got married in Orlando, and there's this little place called Paradise Cove, where it's like a water sport place by day, and then you can get married in the evening. But he came in on a boat, and maybe because you've been drinking, or just because you're clumsy. And it's just because he's clumsy. He almost fell off the boat because it pulled up, but then I guess it moved again, so like he almost fell in. So I almost walked down the aisle to like my wet groom, but he did okay. So yeah, Heather said that I was correct, that if you kind of see the little palm trees there, that is her logo. And to contact her if you have donated, I think within the past hours, she has been letting us know that she will send one of her stickers. So thank you very much, Heather. I did just donate, so I'll definitely send you my address later. Let's see what else we have here in the chat. And then we do, so if Kelly can let us know which shot he wants us to do. If not, I'll just pick one in a minute here.
Keep donating, we'll do them both.
Yeah, I mean, we can do them all. Okay. So everyone's trying to teach me how to add. Okay, so he wants the añejo. I'll let you open it since I'm chatting. So we'll open that. Also, you guys, this picture behind me here is one of a kind. It is a spray painted photo of Typhoon Lagoon. So if you've ever been to Disney, of course, that's one of Disney's water parks, which sadly is not open at the moment.
Best water park in the world.
That's actually where we met. So it brought us together. You're kind of off the screen. Come back, come back. So I'll do it in the shoe again since, that was fun.
This one's a little stronger.
Let me smell it. I can smell it from here. I like to taste it. I know the other night, To Travel and Tour, they were on and they raised a ton of money. They were on for 2 hours and I think they raised like $1,000. That was last night, I believe. Or was that the night before? I can't remember anymore, but they raised a lot of money. And Kimberly was kind of sipping her drinks and I let her know that I usually like to sip it too. I'm not very good at doing shots because it usually ends up all over me, even if I'm not doing it from a shoe. So you want to go first again?
Sure.
Well, cheers again to Papamozo, because that is what this is all about.
Cheers
so
to
cheers
Kelly.
to Kelly as well for donating the money. So we'll let you go first there. Is that strong?
No, it's actually really good.
Really good. Okay. I have my shoe here again. It's got a little residue from the last alcohol that I had in it, so just an extra flavor. Oh wait, let me hike this up like a baby here with a bib. That's okay. I'm gonna do laundry next. So, and actually, unfortunately, you can't see my shirt. Let me see if I can This is a shirt from Puerto Rico that we went on a cruise, and it has like a little beverage there on it, and it's from Caraloha. I collect these shirts from Caraloha, so I don't know if you guys collect anything when you go on cruises, but I collect shirts from Caraloha from all the new places I go, and I also collect the little ship models, the ornament ship models, and some ships don't have them, which is sad.
Yeah,
but
we're missing about 2 of the several. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Huh.
How was it?
It was a little stronger, and it's all running down my chin again, but that's what napkins are for. In fact, if you've ever actually seen my vlogs, we've done shots a couple times, and then we've tried to film it. I've practiced with water to do shots, like just dump it back. I'm not good at it. I don't know why. It ends up in my mouth and my cheeks go burst, and I just can't do a shot. I don't know what's wrong with me. But in our Navigator of the Seas vlog, it was the day one. We went to the seafood restaurant, which at the moment I can't remember the name of it. Do you remember the name? It's on the Symphony of the Seas as well.
Starts with an O.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
No. I can't remember the name of it, so if someone knows,
Hooked.
let me know. Hooked. Yeah, that doesn't start with an O. But
It's a silent O.
cheers. Yes. Everyone's saying cheers. We're almost to the $5,000 goal. No way. Where are we at? Wow.
We're at
$47.90. Wow, you guys. This is what I mean about this community, you guys. I know we're doing shots and I'm drinking out of a shoe, but you guys all just rally together for such a good cause. And if we hit this 5,000, we're going to keep going, because that Papamozo is going to need, if his insurance isn't covering the test he needs, that's going to get expensive. So we know that we can definitely help him, no matter what the donation is, $1, 100, whatever it is that you're donating. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to Papamozo, to his wife, Shelly, Mommy Mozo. I've seen her on a couple live streams earlier, and we really just want to get this wonderful gentleman to remember the last 38 years of his life. And he loves traveling, and he's just such a great person that
get him back to the community.
Yeah, get him back into our community.
Part. I don't watch as many as Jen does, but she's always mentioning, oh, look who's in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He's given this much to these people, and he gave a lot of his income. So
yeah,
it's time for the community to come together and kind of help him out.
Absolutely. So hopefully we're entertaining you. So again, thank you so much. Awesome. It sure is awesome. I'm so happy to be here and be able to, raise this money for our dear friend Papa. So I think we need to do more shots, because we have a lot of donations.
I think we're at $340.
Why don't we? Oh, I was going to say, why don't we finish the Añejo, but we already did.
We
did. I guess we'll go on to this next one. So this is another.
Resposada?
No, there's an O at the end.
Resposado.
There you go. Whenever we order a shot on the ship, Bill can never say that properly. But what I was saying too about Hooked is that it was something neither of us have ever done before. Is we did a shot with a oyster.
It was terrible.
It was interesting. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at doing shots anyway. But then there's this big oyster. So the first one that I did, I ended up it didn't go down. So I was trying to chew it, and then I spit it out. And then the second one I did a little. I think I did better. So I swallowed it and it was gone, and it was good. I would maybe do it again, just to say I did.
I would not do it again.
But the face you made that first one, I go back and watch that all the time. And if anything, I just vlog to be able to watch back our memories. But I like to share with you guys as well. So again, hopefully I can, get a lot of those vlogs out sometime soon. But just the face that you made when you took that shot with the oyster, it was hilarious. But then on the Oasis of the Seas, our kind of tradition when we first get on a ship is we're usually on a Royal Caribbean ship, but we do other cruise lines. Let's go ahead and open that. We always go to Bolero's, which is kind of the Latin bar on the ship, and we first get just a regular cocktail. I always get a coconut mojito with coconut rum. It's really, really good. And then he kind of just gets whatever from their menu. But then we do a shot of tequila. So in my Oasis of the Seas vlog day 1, which is really all that's out, it's kind of the last thing I put out, I'd like spilled it all down the front of myself. So actually, since we have a little in here, let me taste it. Ooh, that smells really good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That smells really good.
We did a tequila tasting on our only Disney cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And they recommended that with these type of tequila, the Reposado, it's a more of a sweeter. So to use, instead of lime that people like to use with it, to use like oranges.
Mm-hmm.
So we started doing that.
Yeah.
Not this time because we don't have oranges.
We don't have any right now. And Teresa, thank you so much for your donation. Heather, thank you for putting that in so I can see it. Really appreciate that.
If we don't make it through the rest of the live stream, then it's your fault.
Hey, you know what? That's fine if I'm like falling down, like drunk after this. Even though we are going to go take some pictures of the house in a little bit. They're friends of ours. So, Bill's a very professional realtor, but these people, luckily they're friends of ours. They're in the neighborhood. We're not driving. And it's like an hour from now. So traveling with special abilities, Lorraine, thank you so much for stopping in. And actually, Lorraine just donated $100 last hour. She matched, I'm not quite sure who it was that donated $100 during Eric's live stream. But thank you so much. And I watched you earlier. You were on for like 3 hours, kind of with different channels. So, this community, again, is just amazing. And again, of course, Tom, thank you again. We have poor Heather is in tears, but it's good tears because we're just so happy to be able to do this for Papamozo. And we'll keep this link up as well. So again, if you want to donate, the link I pinned it up at the top of the chat. It is in the description. So go ahead and check that out. So hey, Honey's here too. Griswold, Family Vacations, Danny. Hey, Danny, thank you so much for stopping in as well. Anthony saying hi to Danny. So Anthony, I want to know though, how was your Disney cruise? So please let me know, like, if what you had for the food. I know it was like.
I want to respond to See the World with Chris.
Okay.
He said, no need for alcohol responsibility on a cruise except for hangovers. Take packs of Pedialyte. We actually, at least for me, I eat so much on the cruises. I've never had a hangover on a cruise just because I eat so much. And we always get the alcohol package, which includes bottles of water. So every single time we order a drink, we get a bottle of water too. Our liver works overtime when we go on the cruises. I've actually never had a hangover on a cruise.
That's true. I don't think I've had much of a hangover either, because that's true. You really are, drinking a lot of water. You're eating a lot. I haven't eaten a lot this morning, so I am feeling this. So the beach life, hey, Honey. Saying hello to Ronnie and Teresa. Is Ronnie here? I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm talking. So, but anyway, so I need to do another shoe fountain here if you want to help me. Oh, you're going to do your shot first. Okay. So cheers again to the travel and cruising community and to, of course, Papamozo. Cheers to you. Salud. I'll have you help me again. I'm gonna have to take a shower after this. I just took one, but it's for a good cause. So I have my Vera Wang shoe. Ready? You talk.
I talk. All right. So Jen mentioned earlier we like to do the bigger ships. We do have hopefully going in the works. We're going to try to do the which one is it? Not the Ovation, the Odyssey. Odyssey. We have not been on that class of ships yet, so we're very excited that it's leaving out of Fort Lauderdale for a short period of time. So we're going to hopefully be doing that come February of next year.
Mhm.
So we're very much looking forward. We've been wanting to do that class of ship since it was announced, but they've never been down in Florida.
That's true.
And we don't really travel because we have 4 ports here, so
Mhm.
there's no reason to travel.
That's true.
So we're very excited about that one. We also have a Mariner cruise coming up around Thanksgiving time.
We do. We just booked a cruise. I feel like cruising, once you do it, and it's an addiction. So as I mentioned, we really haven't even talked about our cruise on the Adventure of the Seas because we've just been drinking and, talking. So we'll definitely get into that. But yeah, I feel like cruising, at least for me, I feel like it's an addiction. It's a good addiction. But I just feel like I always have to have a cruise booked. And so we did just book on the Mariner of the Seas. It is leaving from Port Canaveral on Thanksgiving Day. So it's not a group cruise or anything, but you're welcome to join us. But we've already been on that ship. Actually, that was the last ship that we were on before the pandemic. So we actually went on the Mariner of the Seas with my parents and with their neighbors and good friends. So we had an absolute blast. And that was only, I think, a 4-night cruise. This one's going to be a 5. So we really like the Mariner. We like that class of ship. It's been amplified. It has the bamboo room, which we really like.
That's the class that we've been on most in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Oasis, but other than that, we've done the Navigator, Mariner, Adventure, and we're going to do the Mariner again.
Yeah. And Amy made a good point here. So she said she never has a hangover on the cruise because she makes sure she drinks water. Drinking and, kind of spaced out during the day. So, yeah, we kind of do that too. I think we don't really start too terribly early, except for on day 1, we just get right into it. But
on days where we don't have a port, we usually start out with some Bloody Marys and mimosas.
And Dwight here's made a good point too. Don't stop donating. And of course, if you donate more, we'll keep checking. We're just going to keep doing these shoeies.
We just went over 5,000.
Wow, you guys,
it's pretty amazing, guys.
Thank you. I'm going to be emotional right now because that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Who donated? Please let me know. Who was it that donated? You guys are so awesome. We surpassed our goal. We're going to keep going, guys. I'm going to cry.
A shout out to Tom Harvey.
Tom Harvey, thank you. Wow.
Teresa Gilbert.
And
Lorraine. Sorry, I'm going to butcher this last name. DeVoe.
Lorraine DeVoe. Lorraine is actually traveling with special abilities. She matched someone who donated earlier. You guys, thank you so much. I feel like another shoey I think you need to do a shoey.
I need to do a shoey.
Just a little bit because, this shoe is clean.
Should I do my pinky out?
You could do that, but I will tell you this shoe, and again, I haven't really worn this shoe, so it is fairly clean. I have worn it, but when I took it out earlier, I did clean a little spider web out of it, but there's a spider on the wall right now. It's really bothering me, but so we still have 20 minutes, guys, in the stream. We're talking about cruising. We're talking about traveling. I feel like I'm sort of an expert on packing, so if you guys have any kind of questions on
Jen starts packing about 3 months out and then up all night the day before. So there's long-term packing and there's short-term packing.
Do you guys do that? I have a cruise room and I do have a video on that if you want to, kind of take a look at that. But my cruise room, I have things pretty organized, but a lot of times I'll put stuff out on the bed and I have a lot of stuff kind of ready to pack. But then the night before, I'm just a mess. I'm I don't know what I'm bringing. And I don't know why it's so difficult.
Well, this last cruise.
Because I have to pack your stuff too. Yeah.
Well, this last one on the Adventure was a little different because, like I said before, we live in Florida. We've never had to travel for a cruise before until this last one where we had to fly to Nassau. So the packing for that one we had to really short everything that we bring. So I think Jen will have a video on that soon.
At some point. So my problem is when I'm vlogging, I don't get enough footage, I feel like. And so this past cruise, what we did is something called bathrobe time. So because we're actually diamond with Royal Caribbean, but I think even when you're platinum or, kind of a lower status, you get a free robe. You don't keep it, but you get it for the cruise. So Bill just loves the robe. I'm a really small person. I'm 5 foot. The robe it's too big for me, but he really likes it. And so what we ended up doing is kind of like a recap every morning. So we would put the robes on, we'd go out on our balcony and do a recap. So what I'm going to try to do is, as we're kind of talking about the recap, I'll kind of show like footage of the food we had and kind of the time that we had and everything. So the Tyler show is coming up next. So hi, Tyler. So make sure you guys, after this, Tyler is one of the youngest members of our community, and he's freaking awesome. So please make sure that you check him out. And guys, like, the chat's kind of escaping me a little bit because now I'm feeling the alcohol a tiny bit now. But
3 shots will do that.
So Traveling with Nick P says he's never really cruised, but he's had an epic rail adventure coming. Also, upcoming, he has a rail adventure in November, going 10,037 miles and spending 226 hours on Amtrak. Wow. So you're kind of like going across the country. I've never really been on a train too much. So that's really cool. Are you going to vlog that? I hope you do. Us and more. Heather says she's only 5'4". Well, I'm like 5 nothing. I'm very short.
Petite.
I'm petite. So yeah, I feel you there, girl. Thank you for letting me know that. So I need to do another one, I think. So all we actually have left now is the Patron, which is really good. So Bill's gonna pour me in my little Sylvan Beach thing here. He's gonna pour me a little bit. I think you should do I'm gonna do a little bit for you.
A little bit.
Can I put the smock on you?
The schmuck.
The schmuck. Because I don't want to mess up your shirt. Because you just took a shower and it's like all nice and white and everything. I bought Bill this shirt. I actually buy him like all his clothes usually, but it's got like a little palm tree and, you know, he wears it. Actually, let me ask you guys a question really quick. So when we get on the cruise, we like to wear like a Hawaiian shirt. So we both have one. But he wears like probably this shirt or something like that under it. So it's already kind of a busy shirt, but then he has this shirt.
It's the 90s.
It's busy, the 90s.
The 90s. We wore the button up.
We're not in the 90s, though.
No?
We're not in the 90s, you guys. Like, I think it's too much. I think he just needs to wear like a plain, like a white shirt or something. So if you could just let me know your opinion.
Let's have you do a shot now.
Let's have us do a shot. Heather says it's a rare thing when I find someone shorter than me. Heather, if I find someone shorter than I am, it like makes me nervous. Like if I have to look down on somebody, it just makes me feel weird. But if you're 5'4", you're like average. So, I mean, there's plenty of people shorter than you, Heather, but, so am I doing the shot or are you? I've really lost track at this point. I think you're going to do it.
Okay,
So I'll let you hold the shoe.
I'm going to hold it for myself.
Yeah, because that's what I've been doing. Like, it's easier. That's too far away. It's going to, like, end up in your crotch. You got to open your mouth. Okay, you ready? Here we go. All right, is that okay? Hold it a little bit farther away so everyone can see that, like, I'm actually pouring something in here. There you go. And then I left a little bit for me.
Okay.
Okay? So now I'm going to do it, too. Ready? Cheers.
Ta-da.
This is actually like a nice like alcohol fountain, I guess.
Yeah. I have to bring it out again.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's not like a dirty shoe. I've seen some people do shoeies and I kind of question like the sweat and the grime that might be in there, but so let's go to the chat just for a second. People are saying hi to each other.
I do want to announce I weighed myself today and I finally lost my cruise weight. So yay, 3.5 weeks and I finally lost my cruise weight. I usually gain about 5 to 7 pounds every cruise.
You guys, how much weight do you usually gain on a cruise? Because this guy, I mean, he eats a lot. We go to the main dining room. He orders like double tenderloin and he orders, you know, of course, the lobster. You got to get double lobster. But he just orders double everything and then he gains a ton of weight and he wonders why.
I think it's the alcohol and the coffee. So
the coffee?
Coffee.
That makes you gain weight?
Do you realize how many calories are in like a latte?
Okay. Because you get what, like
every
morning?
Every
what do you
morning.
get? Tell everybody.
Every morning. So going back to the bathrobe thing, I like the bathrobe because Jen is a night owl. So she sleeps till like 9 o'clock.
No.
I wake up at like 7. And then on days where I'm actually training for a race, I wake up even earlier to run in the gym. So I go get my coffee, I get my bathrobe, I sit on the balcony, and I just look at the ocean.
Yeah. I don't sleep in that late, though.
Sometimes.
But you do wake up earlier and you go get your coffee. And that's another reason, like if you are thinking about getting the drink package, the coffee's included, bottles of water are included, whatever you want to drink is pretty much included. Now, I do really like a Chardonnay called Mer Soleil. And it's just a couple dollars more, and I don't mind paying that. It's really good. So if you've never tried Mer Soleil Chardonnay, definitely do that. So just want to go back to the chat real quick. So traveling with Nick P. So he was talking about doing the Amtrak kind of across the country and everything. So he's turning 30. So happy birthday in November. So a little early happy birthday there. But he's taking 30 days off from work. So you're going to be 30. You're taking 30 days off.
Good for you.
So on my next birthday, I'm taking more than that. Actually, what's your next birthday?
I'll be lucky number 40.
He'll be 40. I feel so old, you guys. Like, we met when we were like in our early 20s, and again, Typhoon Lagoon. But yeah, we don't have kids, at least not yet. I don't know. But we really enjoy cruising just together and like with friends and family. So what are we at here? I'm not seeing how much we're.
Let me refresh.
So Redheaded Riding Hood says, I'm a night owl and I sleep till like 11 to 12, whatever that means. Okay. Travel Adventure. So I made 40 in June. Griswold. So Danny is turning 40 in April. Well, so is Bill.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, when's your birthday? He's the 20th.
420.
My dad's the 16th. He's 420 actually. So so we're at 50-20. Okay, thank you for that. We got that one. I'm not sure if we need to do another drink.
$30 more, and that'll put us at $400 for the hour.
Okay, so if someone can donate $30 or
a
combination up to $30, we'll do another shot. But so we were talking about our cruise again, so we'll kind of continue with that. So the Adventure of the Seas. I will say, you guys, if you have a cruise coming up, like anytime soon, you definitely want to check and make sure that you know like what the protocols are. Right now, cruising, they're testing everybody ahead of time. So we know a lot of people that went on that very first cruise of the Adventure of the Seas, and their protocols were totally different than ours, which was maybe only like the 4 or 5 cruises after that. So that is something that if you are cruising soon, or if you're traveling, if you're leaving the country, coming back in, definitely make sure that you are kind of on top of what the protocols are.
Not just in cruising, but everything.
Yeah,
everything's so
any kind of travel.
Right now. You got to be on top of it. I was talking to somebody on the Adventure that didn't realize he had to get a whatever that travel visa
PCR,
thing is.
Travel visa to the Bahamas, yeah.
And he almost missed his cruise because of it. So you can't just rely on other people to tell you. You got to be proactive right now, or get with your travel agent. It's very important. You don't want to miss your cruise, so just be proactive.
For sure, yeah. I mean, the protocols are changing, I think, hour by hour. And we even had our flight. It was changed, and we didn't know about that until I think 10 o'clock the night before.
We were checking in for the flight, and I couldn't find it. And all of a sudden, we found that they changed it. They made it an hour and a half earlier.
Yeah.
On both ends. So
we actually thought our flight had disappeared. And we had booked on Bahamas Air because we were flying to the Bahamas for our cruise, and we booked through Cheapo Air. I don't think it was Cheapo Air's fault. I think just Bahamas Air didn't really tell us kind of that it changed. But we were really freaking out. And I will say I read a lot of bad things about Bahamas Air, but when we got to the airport, and we were like 3 hours early because it was an international flight, it only took us 5 minutes to get through.
We were way early.
Yeah. So be early.
Be early.
Yeah.
I want to make a comment. I see a lot of night owls out there. It's going to have to represent my early morning risers. There's nothing better on a cruise than sitting in your bathrobe on the balcony, looking at the sea with the sunrise.
Yeah.
I just want to say.
Well, next time, wake me up.
Mm-hmm.
He knows if he wakes
me
up. He knows if he wakes me up, I'm like not a nice person.
No.
I actually fell asleep one time on a cruise, and I still regret it because it was kind of in the evening. I think it was like the Independence of the Seas, or it was like one of those class of ships. We've been on the Independence like 3 times, but it was one of those just quick 3 or 4 nighters kind of over the weekend. And I think I was just really tired and I fell asleep. I think we came back to the room for dinner. I fell asleep. I think I missed the parade or something that was happening. And I was mad at him because I was like, why didn't you wake me up? But
no.
I'm not a happy person.
Waking up Mama Bear in hibernation. Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Yes. So Danny says his wife is on the Mardi Gras right now. So Danny, I did see you post that, I think, on Facebook. Why didn't you go with her? Or because your kids are in school, you got to be there for them probably. Speaking of the Mardi Gras, and I did mention earlier, I don't know if Alana is still in chat, Alana Zingano, but she's a good friend of mine, and she is so awesome. She invited me to go on the Mardi Gras with her for the day before the cruise, the first sail away. And so I was lucky enough to be able to go on that ship and take pictures and get footage. And, eventually I will put that out for you guys to see. Wow. I've only been on one Carnival cruise, which was the Liberty of the Seas. It is a little bit of a smaller ship. It was only a 3-night cruise. It was great. We're a little more like Royal Caribbean people, but the Mardi Gras is, if you don't know, it is the I almost said Royal Caribbean. It is Carnival's biggest ship. It's huge. And some of the things they have on that ship is like really cool. Unfortunately, Bill didn't get to go, but it is a ship that I would like to sail on eventually. So Danny, I'm sure your wife is just having a blast. There is so much to see, so much to do. There are so many restaurants. The food that I did try in that one day was really good. And I did get to ride Bolt, which is the roller coaster. I was probably one of the first to ride it too, because we were kind of first in line, and Alana was driving, and I don't really know how that works, but there's like a little, thing that you kind of squeeze, and you can kind of control how fast you go. So we took off, and then we just like stopped. So I don't know if we got stuck or what happened. I think she was like, squeezing it still, but I don't know what happened there. But we did stop, and there was like a lot of media people, so they were taking our pictures, and I was like waving to everybody. Because what do? You're like stuck there. So I'm like, hi. But then we went again, and so it doesn't go around the whole ship, but it goes around like the big whale tail, and that whale tail is huge. So we went around. It was fast. I think it goes up to like 35, 40 miles per hour. I love roller coasters. So. Yeah, Alana is awesome, Amy. That is true. I know you've spent some good time with Alana as well. She's actually moved to Orlando, so she's probably going on more cruises. So Bill here just says 8 minutes for $30, you guys. What are we going to do for $30? Another shot? Another shoe fountain? Come on. We're almost there. The weather is getting bad outside. It just started raining. We're here kind of like near Orlando, which it does kind of rain every day.
Mid-afternoon shower.
Mid-afternoon shower. It's all good.
Takes humidity up to 150%.
It's true. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on the Mardi Gras, please let me know. Again, I was only on it for like not even a full day, but so Danny is a teacher, so thank you for what you do, Danny. So I hope your wife enjoys it. I hope she takes a lot of pictures. I hope she vlogs. Definitely let us know what she thinks. I know, you go live a lot, so I'm sure you'll be talking about that. So Traveling Gilberts, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. So we only have like 6 minutes left, and I did want to let you guys know again that Tyler on the Tyler Show is next. Tyler is incredible. So I'll see if Bill can maybe link his live stream so that you guys can go check it out, because this does go until 6 p.m. today. I know Heather and Dwight from Us and More, they are kind of finishing the show up. And again, thank you so much, Heather. Without you, Heather, this amazing community that you've brought together once again, we've raised so much money. And again, just $30, you guys. Maybe get together and someone can do like 15 and 15 or something, and we'll do another shot. If there's something else you want us to do, I'm not sure what that might be, but donate and let us know.
Be careful with that.
Yeah. So we would definitely love to do another shot if you will donate. Honey from the Beach Life has got a run. Thank you for stopping in anytime. Maybe we'll have to go live more because I'm having a good time. A lot of times I get off from work and I'm like, I just don't really want to like go live, or I'm just tired and don't feel like really doing anything. But So Amy's on at 4. I thought it was 3, but she's saying 4, at least Eastern. So maybe it is 3. I'm not good with the time zones, but you guys, this again, it goes till 6. So it's actually a 49-hour Papathon for Papamozo. So as we kind of close out here in the last few minutes, again, if anyone has any memories that they want to share of Papamozo or just something that they want to say about him, because this is really why we're here, is to raise money for our good friend Papamozo, which we miss seeing him. We miss seeing his live chats. I know earlier Eric actually shared a video, and just the way Papamozo speaks, he's just very like calming, and he really kind of makes you think about things. And he's just a huge supporter of the cruising community, the travel community. We miss him very much, and we hope that his memory comes back to him, because again, I really can't imagine myself or, excuse me, a loved one who loses that much of their memory and they think they're much younger than they are. Can you imagine looking in the mirror, thinking that you're much younger and you're like, oh, wow, I look a little different than I thought. So, so definitely, yeah. So Heather, absolutely. At 6 p.m. I should be home. So if you, I'll definitely join you for that. I'll do a final shoey. Maybe we can get Rafi from Visos Travel and Sean from the Down Under Cruisers. I mean, they're like the pros at the shoeys, but absolutely. So I will be around for that. Thank you, Danny. It was great catching up with you as well. Yeah, so Amy said she's on 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. All those fun time zones. It just started pouring here, you guys. But listen, there's only a couple minutes left. I want to make sure you guys have time to get over to the Tyler show. I think, Bill, you linked, he linked it in. So the Tyler show, he is going live here in just a couple minutes. So I really want you guys to make sure that you go over and check out Tyler. He is awesome. He does such a great job. So I'm sure he's going to raise some money too. So if you have a little bit more to donate, or if you just want to stop in and lose my voice. I think I'm just still choking on the tequila, but that's all good. We'll go ahead and pass it on to Tyler in the next couple minutes. If you guys have any questions in the last couple minutes, let me know. Again, thank you so much for everyone who donated. We surpassed the $5,000 goal, you guys. But again, Papamozo needs our help. Any donations that you have, the prayers, the support, the good vibes that we can give him. We look forward to seeing him kind of back to himself very soon. So just about 2 o'clock now. So again, I'm Jenners.
I'm Bill.
That's Bill. Thank you so much for stopping in. And you guys, I hope, if you like to travel, I hope you have something coming up soon. And we really appreciate you being here. So thank you so, so much from the bottom of our hearts. And we will see you over at the Tyler show. So again, just make sure you go over and do the Generous Patters raid over at Tyler. Give him some love. And we'll say goodbye for now. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. We love you. Take care.